Income tax exemptions on gratuity. So before we know the gratuity exemptions on from the income tax, we should know the basic of the gratuity. So you should understand the basic of the gratuity, and for this purpose, you should know the what is the gratuity. Gratuity is monetary benefit given by the employer, but not as part of the regular monthly salary. The provisions of gratuity are governed by the Payment of the Gratuity Act 1972, and it is given on the occurrence of any of the following events. That means the on superannuation. What is mean by superannuation? Superannuation means that an employee who attains the age of the retirement is said to be in superannuation, or on retirement or resignation from the employment, or on the death or disablement due to accident or disease. The time limit of 5 years shall not apply in case of death or disablement of the employee. It is mandatory for the employee to have completed a minimum of 5 years in service to be able to receive gratuity. It is not available for interns or the temporary employees. So the basic understanding of the gratuity is that the gratuity is the monetary benefit received by the employee from the employer, and it is given on superannuation. That means that he attained the age of major retirement, or on the time of retirement or the resignation from the employee, or death of the employee, or disablement of the employee. But it is not given to the interns or the temporary employee. এটা গ্র্যাচুইটি দেওয়া হয় কোন সময় না, একটা মানিটারি বেনিফিট দেওয়া হয় এমপ্লয়িকে। আর এইটা দেওয়া হয় দ্য সুপারঅ্যানুয়েশন, যখন দা এমপ্লয়িটা 7 বছরের উপর যখন হয়ে যায়, তখন সেই সময় তাকে গ্র্যাচুইটিটা দেওয়া হয়, অথবা তার রিটায়ারমেন্টে অথবা তার রেজিগনেশন যদি সেই এমপ্লয়ি থেকে রিজাইন দিয়ে দেয়, তখন তখন তার গ্র্যাচুইটি দেওয়া হয়। অর দ্য ডেথ অর ডিসেবলমেন্ট ডিউ টু সাডেন অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট, তখন তাকে সেই এমপ্লয়িকে আমাদের গ্র্যাচুইটি পেমেন্ট করতে হয়। গ্র্যাচুইটি কিন্তু কোনো এন্ট্রান্স বা টেম্পোরারি এমপ্লয়ি যারা আছে তাদেরকে গ্র্যাচুইটি দেওয়া হয় না। তাহলে এটা হলো বেসিক থিংস দ্য গ্র্যাচুইটি। সো গ্র্যাচুইটি ইজ এ পার্ট অফ দি স্যালারি as defined under section 17 subsection 1, the gratuity 17 subsection 1, that salary includes also gratuity. তো গ্র্যাচুইটি হলো স্যালারির একটা অংশ এইটা, আর সে গ্র্যাচুইটিটা দেওয়া হয় তার এই কারণের জন্য। এখানে আমরা দেখতে পাই তিন ধরনের এমপ্লয়িকে দেখতে পাই, যে সেন্ট্রাল গভর্নমেন্ট এমপ্লয়ি, স্টেট গভর্নমেন্ট এমপ্লয়ি, or the employees covered under the Payment of Gratuity Act 1872, or the employees not covered the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. So three types of employees there. So employee, that is central government employee or state government employee, or employees covered under the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972, or employees not covered under the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. So if the employee gets the if the central government or state government employee gets the gratuity from the government, then what will be the taxation system in case of income tax? In case of the income tax, the gratuity fully exempt in case of the central government or state government employee. So the gratuity received at the time of retirement, less exemptions under section 1010I, that is fully exempt, so taxable gratuity is nil. So in this case, the state government and central government employee, the taxable gratuity is nil. Therefore, all the gratuity received by the central government and state government will be tax free. That is, will not be taxable. That is fully exempt. But in the case of the employees covered under the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972, the employees covered under the Payment of Gratuity 1972. So for that purposes, the gratuity will be exempt to certain extent, but list of the amount will be taxable. Now, how do I calculate it? The gratuity received at the time of retirement, less exemptions under section 1010(2), list of the following: one, gratuity received, then 15 days salary based on last drawn salary for each completed year of service or part thereof in excess of 6 months. So here in excess of 6 months, that means if suppose I am the employee of a company who has followed the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. Now here in excess of 6 months, that is each completed year of service. Now take an example. I have completed 24 years and 7 months. That is 6 months, more than 6 months. So 24 years plus 1 years, 25 years will be taken, because here 24 years is completed and rest of the part, that is 7 months, will be completed as 1 year. So 24 years plus 1 years, that is 25th year should be complete year of service. And in last down salary, the when I retired, then I have withdraw my salary. That is called last down salary, and it is a 15-day salary. So here we take the month as a 20. I will generally know the 30 days in a month, but we for the income tax calculation purposes, we take it as 26 months as a working days. So 26 in 26 days in a month. So 15 days salary based on last drawn salary for each complete year of service or part thereof in excess of 6 months. Here we can take here that if the last drawn salary is 50,000 and I have completed year of services 24 years and 7 months, that is in total 25th years. So last done salary was 50,000 and into 25 years and 15 days, 15 by 26, since the 26 in the sense is that 26 days in a month. It is when we do not calculate here 30 days in a month. In its place of 30 days in a month, we can take as 26 days in a month. So 15 by 26. So as per formula, 15 by 26 into salary last done into number of years of employment. So this is the formula, second formula, and third formula is statutory limit. Statutory limit is 20 lakhs. So the gratuity received, if I gratuity received here, gratuity received at the time of retirement is suppose is 5 lakh, and so here will be also 5 lakh, and 15 days salary based on last done salary for each complete of service or part thereof will be taken. It for the calculation we get only 3 lakhs. So here 5 lakh is the gratuity received, 3 lakh in this point number 2, and point number 3 is 20 lakhs. So list of the following is means 3 lakhs. So yeah, so 5 lakh is there, minus 3 lakhs will be there. So rest of the amount, that is 2 lakh, will be taxable gratuity. And now here is given, example is given. Now you should calculate this taxable gratuity taking this example. Okay, next one is employee not covered the payment of the gratuity act. Payment of the gratuity act, if the company or the statutory corporation is not followed the payment of gratuity act 1972, then what will be the tax treatment in case of the gratuity? Now here the tax treatment here is the gratuity received at the time of retirement. Okay, less exemption under section 10.10.3, list of the following gratuity received. Now here is the difference. Point number two. Half month salary based on average salary of last 10 months preceding the month of retirement for each complete year of service. Here, each complete year of service. Suppose if I completed year of service 24 years and 7 months, again we can take as only 24 years. We ignore the 7 months. So here 24 years should be taken. So this is the half month salary as per formula. Half month is 1 by 2 in 10 months based on the average salary of the 10 months. So here average monthly salary will be taken based on the 10 months and into years of employment. The statutory limit is 20 lakhs. So here point number 1 and point number 3 will not change, but only point number 2 is change in case of the payment of gratuity act 1972. That is employees covered under the payment of gratuity 1972. So only difference is that point number 2, half month salary based on average salary of last 10 months preceding the month of retirement for each complete year of service. So only the difference. And now here is an example. You should calculate the example and give you the answer. Now here I have given another questions here. So you should calculate these questions. One is Mr. Ruby retired 5th June 2023 after completion of 26 years 8 months of the service and received gratuity of 15 lakh. At the time of retirement, his salary was basic salary 50,000 per month, dearness allowance is 10,000 per month, that 60% of which is retirement benefit, and commission is 1% of turnover. Turnover in the last 12 months was 1 crore 20 lakhs. Bonus is 25,000 per annum. Compute his taxable gratuity, assuming he is a private sector employee and covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. And again, you should give the answer. Question number B is he is a private sector employee and not covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. And number 3, he is a government employee. Now, in the three cases, you should give the answer based on the above discussion. So, in case of the central government, state government employee, the taxable gratuity will not be taxable; it is fully exempted. But in case of the employee covered under the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972, only in that cases the gratuity received list exemptions list of the being list of the following and list of the following gratuity received number two and number three is statutory limit. And in case of the employees not covered under the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972, in that case also gratuity receipt list exemptions given under section 10.10.3 being list of the following and gratuity receipt number two and half months average salary for each completed year of employment and next and statutory in 20 lakh. So like this you should calculate the gratuity. What is the gratuity? Because gratuity is a part of the salary. When we take the definition from the salary, section 17 subsection 1 defines that salary includes the gratuity. So gratuity is a part of the salary.